All right, so hello everyone and welcome, and we are about to get into the messages for whomever it may concern. What are the messages for whomever it may concern? What are the messages? What are the messages? For whomever it may concern. Okay, so we have a bit of a projection. I just kind of feel like people are talking about you. I'm sorry, this child, this hair is all over the place. Okay? Okay. So somebody is snapping, okay? They're snapping in a way to where they're really snapping. This is the results of what happens when an individual has been passive and all of a sudden they just blow up. Okay, so I mean, somebody is trying to project onto you that, it's kind of like you're a bag of snaps, but in the position of your crown you have the death. So you have let something go, a situation that's dead and gone, that is not coming back, it's not happening again. you know this situation is dead, and there's something taking place, not just with you mentally but with you spiritually too, to where you are shedding and decalcifying your pineal gland. So I do pick up an awakening. It's more than just like an ego death. This is a total transformation to where, you're getting rid of old patterns and behaviors that don't serve you, and you're making way for new ways of being, new ways of doing. Your perception of self is changing, and it's changing in a very compassionate way, to where, you're not putting so much expectation on yourself. You're not setting such a high standard for yourself. Okay, you're not being hard on yourself. A lot of the times when we are hard on ourselves, we are hard on the individuals who are around us. So you have went through a trying time. When it comes to opposition, we're always going through the same things a lot of the times that the opposition is going through. The only thing is that in order to maintain, it's kind of like, even with the opposition and with you being watched, you still have to show up. Okay, you have to show up, and a lot of the times when it's time for you to show up, you're not showing up with your best or in your best. Okay, so whoever is talking about you, trying to project, I kind of feel like their plans got canceled. I have a feeling it's coming off very manipulating. This person wants to make people think that they have such a great life and that they have to hide their great life from other people, when in all actuality they're actually avoiding and running away from people because something has happened within their life, to where it has something to do with some type of humiliation or incompletion based upon the actions that this individual has been taking. Okay, so it's given like false, like it's like a false flex. Somebody was flexing, but that's all that it was. They weren't really doing anything. It was just a flex to make people think that they were something that they weren't, to make them think that their life was just so great that they had to hide their happiness. They're not happy at all, and the shit is coming out like they're snapping. They're very ill-tempered. And with the number 9 here, this has a lot to do with completion within having. So this is, it's very spiritual for this person, because it has a lot to do with energy. Energy is spirit, energy, emotion. When I say energy is spirit, energy is close to spirit. No, let me not say that, because I don't want to confuse anybody, because spirit is mine. But when it comes to the wands, which is represented by fire, which is represented by action, action has a lot to do with emotion, the energy, emotion. So this is why I said something about spirit, because fire, the fire signs are, it's very spiritual, okay, because it's energetic. So, a lot of things that this person has been doing too is being exposed. They've been lying about things that they've been doing. They've been lying about things that they had going on. You know, they have been exposed, but at the same time, they have been exposing themselves too. Okay, like I said, this person was trying to act like they had something to hide. They don't have anything to hide. Their life is falling to shit. It's crummy. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, they're ill-tempered, snapping all over the place. Okay, and so when it comes to you, you've let a situation go. You are making you have transformed yourself. Okay, so if you were going through the same thing that somebody else was, or maybe somebody was trying to hold on to you, you know, like trying to bring you down because they're down, their life is falling to shit. So it's like they want to bring you down too. But you let go of the situation. There's something here about let God, you know, like let God deal with that. Let it, whatever happens, happens. Like you're not fighting. This is not the time for you to stand up for yourself. This is the time for you to love and care about yourself more. That is the way in which that you're going to stand up for yourself. And I mean, you're doing that. So, okay, so you got the Seven of Cups. They got the King of Cups in reverse. So somebody, their reputation is messed up. They're being insane. Like whatever they're doing, is they keep doing it over and over and over again. But they keep getting warnings and they keep getting signs. Stop doing that shit. But they keep doing it. It's like when it comes to you, there's something so unbelievable about you. You know, this person doesn't want to believe it. Let's see what it is. You have the Knight of Swords. This person has the Knight of Pentacles in reverse too. So everybody, them and everybody around them, like, because it's some people here that were trying to rebuild their reputation. It's kind of, this is like a tower for somebody. This is like a tower moment. This is like a realization. So my thing is that the Tower and the Death card to me are very similar because they are represented by destruction. They are represented by breakdowns and breakthroughs, rebirth, reconstruction, rebuilding. So so you know, y'all got hit with the same realization. It's almost like, it's like somebody realized you love them, but you realize that somebody does not love you. Okay, that's just an example. But when it comes to this other people were involved in this situation, and I feel like this person at one point in time had a good reputation, and so they may have mentored or tried to take on other people, or you know, they may have known individuals who have had to go through some challenging situations when it comes to accusations and all this type of stuff. So they were helping them rebuild their reputation too, but it's still false. Things are still coming up as false. Like, I heard no. Okay, it's a no. Okay, so we're gonna stop it there. So, oh, they have the Two of Swords in reverse. So this person thought that they knew you. They thought that you were a reflection of them, but they're realizing that y'all are not the same. Y'all don't want the same thing. And I mean, I feel like this person is confused because they just knew that they knew. They just thought that they had you all figured out. They thought that they had everything figured out. And then they realized it's like the rug got snatched from under them. Okay, but I pick up another situation too. I pick up another story here to where, because it's kind of like you're letting go, but it's almost like somebody is holding on to you. It's kind of like, it feels like somebody is just like, just wait, just wait, just wait. But you're at a point in time in your life to where, I mean, it just seems like you're tired of waiting. You're ready for the transformation. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to let go of the things in which that you need to let go. That is not, you know, that's not serving you. That's not working for you. Okay? I just really feel like this person thought that they knew you. So they just had plans on messing up your reputation. They thought that they knew how you move. They thought that whatever you had going on in your life was temporary. They thought that you was a clown, you weren't serious. It's crazy because at the end of it all, this person is realizing that they are the one. What they tried to project and say about you, it's like they're waking up to the fact that, damn, that's me. All of this is happening to me. This is what I'm going through. Okay, but it's kind of like they're in denial. but things are happening to the point to where they can't be in denial because it's so confronting. So maybe they have like a lot of people around them confronting them. They may have involved a lot of people, because I pick up 3 people here. It could be anywhere from 3 to 5 people. Okay, 5s usually represent like small communities, cliques, like small families, like close, immediate families. But not really. Five just represents like lessons. You understand what I'm saying? Like lessons based around character when it comes to money, when it comes to thought patterns. So, you know, so when we talk about thought patterns, we think about like defeatists, you know, like just nurturing a defeatist attitude to where you're just ready to give up. And you're ready to give up in the worst way because you think that the outcome is going to be something, I don't know. It's an interjection. Things are interjecting. There's something here about a love situation. Somebody can't, they're asking them, I can't believe this. I can't believe if you're not interested in someone and someone has a crush on you, then I mean, all you have to do is leave that person alone. You know, like, and my thing is that I think that you're the person who has a crush on somebody, and it's kind of like this person, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like so much is being hidden. So I'm gonna just tell you exactly what's coming to me. There is a situation to where you have fallen in love with somebody, you know. I think that they are aware of it, but at the same time they don't believe it, and they never have believed it. You know, I think that you may have stimulated this person in a way to where it was overwhelming to them. So that's where the feeling of it feels too good to be true comes into play. When people feel like something is too good to be true, it confuses them. It frustrates them. So they get angry. Here comes the defeatist attitude, to where now the ego is triggered, and we begin to think, and we begin to tell ourselves, this is all a trick. This person is manipulating me. This person is trying to hurt me. I'm not going to let them get away with doing that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this, and that. The thing is, it's kind of like you're not fishing for the truth. It's more so of, and when I say you, I'm talking about the outside person. It's like the outside person, they're not fishing for the truth, even though they want the truth. So that's the confusing part. If you want the truth, why are you not looking for the truth? But the thing is that what is coming out, what they are beginning to realize, is that they are discovering the truth. And in a way, they're kind of looking at you like, well, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Well, this person is accompanied by other people. There's something here that has there's a boundary, or there's a barrier. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like a wall. At one point in time, somebody was trying to keep up a wall. They was trying to keep that wall up to make you think that they had great things to hide. So let's say if they was in a relationship, they said that they were in a relationship, and it's kind of like their relationship sucks. You know, they don't talk about or brag about their relationship. You know, their business is their business. But by them trying to keep it a secret, you know, it may make you think, or it may make you wonder, like, well, they must be okay with what they're at. You know, they must be happy at home. If the person is not married, it's kind of like, well, they must be dating. They must be exploring their options. So, you know, because I kind of pick up somebody is figuring it out all at the last minute. Somebody is figuring it out all at the last minute. You know, like I said, they weren't trying to look for the truth, but whatever they were doing, you know, was bringing out the truth. And at first they didn't want to believe it, but it's so consistent. And I think that what is being revealed is how this person feels about you. The thing is that you may not be showing it. You may not be showing it, like, I don't know. But my thing is that, well, they want it to be guarded. So, I mean, they weren't giving you anything to go off of. They weren't giving you anything. They weren't giving you any signs. So you didn't want to make a move. You don't want to make a fool out of yourself. I think that this person actually ends up finding out that you're actually like in love with them unconditionally. They can't believe it. And some of the things that they have been doing to get these answers is very hurtful. Okay? So my thing is that I feel like you're exploring your options. You're moving on. This situation is dead and gone. Nothing is going to rebirth from this situation. So it's kind of like you have to move on, and you have to create a rebirth within you, for you. This is the time to where, you know, sometimes we'll tell ourselves, oh, I want to reinvent myself. So, you know, this is your time to do that. And I just kind of feel like you have individuals here, but this could be you, but you could have individuals who have questions for you, because it's kind of like somebody knows something. Somebody knows. You may have been talking to some people. People know your business. Somebody knows, and they want to understand, because it's not registering to them. Even people on the outside looking in, it's just not registering to them. You know, like, people want answers. You know, and then on top of that, you were able to let go and make this transformation. You love this person so much, but how do you let them go? Well, when you're unconditional, sometimes you understand and you know that you have to love people. You have to care for them and love them more than they care and love for themselves. You know, people sometimes confuse suffering with love. So individuals who are unconditional, when we begin to see that somebody is suffering from loving us or receiving our love, we will cut them off. So it's kind of like it hurts me more than it hurts you, but because the unconditional one is cutting the string, they are considered to be the heartless one. But it's just like, no. But that comes from understanding human beings and how human being operates mentally and emotionally. And when you're unconditional, you're on a different vibration than most people. And most people cannot understand unconditional, because most people are emotionally toxic. So they hold on, they cling, they hide, they run, they do all the hurtful things, but consider themselves to be the victim. So they're very selfish within their emotional state. And therefore, they're not thinking about somebody else who may be sharing the same emotion that they're going through. So that's going to be the end of the reading. Until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.